Hello everyone, this is Drew for Drew Drives at Grubbs Family Dealerships, and today let's go for a drive in this 2023 Lexus UX 250h F Sport. This vehicle has a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine and has 181 horsepower with the CVT, and it gets 39 miles per gallon combined, which is pretty good. Actually, that's really good. That's amazing. It's like basically like a Prius almost. So the F Sport, this is the F Sport design, not the F Sport handling, so it just looks sportier, but it has like the same powertrain and everything as a regular UX. It just looks better than a base model. You have a digital gauge cluster, and you have sport, normal, and eco modes. Use your backup camera with dynamic guidelines. This has like the white interior, and actually the F Sport will give you sportier looking seats. I like the start stop button. You have heated and ventilated seats in this car. I like the gauge cluster, looks good. And then you have a sunroof. It's a pretty big sunroof. Well, let's walk around this vehicle. Nice. I'm pretty sure this is atomic silver. You have the spindle grille, daytime running LED daytime running lights. You have nice gray wheels, F Sport badge on the side. And I like this light bar on the back. It's actually pretty good. Let me open this real quick. Here are the rear seats, leg room. I'm 6'1", and I need a lot of leg room for my legs, so I have to move the seat all the way back. There's no way anyone will be able to sit behind me, that's for sure. It is a little bit cramped due to the size of the vehicle. Oh, so it's not powered. Okay. And then decent trunk space, and you also have some extra storage over there, which is good. I like the light bar, it looks cool. For just being in a, basically like an entry-level luxury / economy vehicle, it looks pretty nice with the F Sport. Looks a lot better than the base UX, that's for sure. And then this is like the infotainment system you'll find in a lot of recent Lexuses and Toyotas. It's pretty good. It's like it's what you find in the Tundra and a lot of other Lexus and Toyota models. It's pretty simple. You also have 2 USB-C charging ports right there. So you can see the CVT right there. Acceleration's okay. I mean, this car is not going to be fast under any stretch based off of what it is. This is like a commuting vehicle, but it gives you enough acceleration to get to where you need to go. I mean, I'm not a fan of CVTs, but you know, hybrid vehicles, it makes sense for like a car like this to have a CVT to maximize fuel economy. You can't beat 40 miles a gallon for a commuter. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, for a 181 horsepower, it's not too bad. And like, well, also there's a wireless charging tray. My phone's on there right now. Dang, that's a nice 911. Handling's decent too. I mean, it's a small car. Seats are pretty comfortable. I like this pattern on the dash. It looks cool. Pretty good driving position. Blind spots are okay. Could be a bit better. I'm surprised. I'm wondering why it doesn't say F Sport on here. It's an F Sport, right? It should have it on the steering wheel. I wonder why it doesn't have that. You also have blind spot alert, as you can see on the mirrors right there. make a U-turn. Put to the floor now. So yeah, I'd assume the 0 to 60 is in like the 7 or 8 second range. High 7 seconds is what I'm assuming. I mean, but most people who are gonna buy a car like this don't really care about that. They don't care about 0 to 60, they don't care about the transmission, they just want a good looking car that'll get them from point A to point B and have a luxury brand. So this car will definitely solve that need, right? For what it is, it's a good car. And for being one of the cheaper Lexus models, it's pretty nice in here. Lexus has good interiors. I mean, like the designs of the interiors are pretty dated for sure in comparison to the German rivals, but the build quality in Lexuses are always been really nice. They've had pretty much the same interiors for like 10 years now, except they changed the screen in like twice. I'm glad they got rid of that horrible touchpad. That was one of the worst parts about Lexuses, but with the touchscreen, that problem is solved. But overall, that is about it. Thank you for watching another video of Droove Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and be sure to check out the link to Grubbs Family Dealerships in the description below if you'd like to shop for nice pre-owned vehicles like this Lexus.